Let us speak English with me.
Dear students, welcome to our new series of lessons. We have already completed phonetic course. We already completed tenses and conversation. Already completed our one-to-one conversation with students and how to speak better pronunciation for the words, and we have already learned the phonetic symbols. Now we are going to start the active pacing in English language. That is indirect language. So what exactly is active and what exactly is passive? We'll see later in different lectures the deep analysis of what actually passiveization is and its origin and its different things. But directly we'll see here, I will come to techniques and I will come to make you learn the passiveization of active language. The active language is actually all the tenses are based on active language. That means our active part is tenses, which we have already learned the tenses there. And our passive part is that is indirect language. For example, if I say that I broke this, I broke this. If I have made you understand that I broke this chalk, I broke this pen. Now I have to say that this pen was broken by me. This is called indirect language. I don't say exactly I don't say exactly that I broke this pen, but I say this was broken by me. So when there is active, when there is simple active is there, negative active is there, interrogative active is there. So for those things, also the simple passiveization and negative passiveization is there for the negative sentences of the active. So we'll start directly from present indefinite, because we'll write here it's present indefinite. And the language I speak here and write here, that's all active. And I will see here passive. Passivization and passive of this present indefinite. The formula, first we'll see the formula, and we'll go to see the exercise, different exercises. Later we'll see what is transitive and what is intransitive. This is passive. We know the formula for present indefinite is subject, and then there is first form of the verb. Then there is object. So when action passes to object, then we can say now we can make the passivization of this, because from subject the action is passed to this object. So there is subject, simple sentence, the first form is there, and then there is object. These are the simple active sentences. Now we'll find whether we can do the passivization of this or not. There is really the passivization is there. So for this there is object. We have to bring object at first place. This is the passivization. First we'll bring the object, then in case of passivization then we use is or is for the singular subject and or is for the plural subject. So the object is there, is or there, then there is third form of verb, and then there is subject. So here subject was at the first place and object at the last place here, so it's here punctuation mark. So now the in passivization we bring first this object and then we bring the subject. So dear students, remember always we use third form of the verb in case of passivization, whether it's the passivization for indefinite or passivization for continuous, whether it's passivization for perfect or passivization for past, whatever it is. So this was the rule first. Now we know the subject, then we'll see first the sentence example. Let's find the example of this. Then we'll make the passivization of that according to this formula. Now if our subject is she is our subject. And then we say she eats food. According to first form of the verb, it's eat. And always with third person singulars like she is there and he is there, noun is there, a boy is there, a is there. We use always s with eat. That means this is their grammatical inflection is there. So she eats food. Food is the object there. Now we'll bring food at first place here. This is food. So what according to formula is there is and are. Food as per the group, as per this group is concerned, we use only is there because group as a singular there. But we can use here food is. Then which form of the verb? Third form, and the verb is here eat, and the third form of eat is eaten. So food is eaten. Then we always use, in case of passivization, when there is third form, we follow it by, and then it is subject. We follow it by, and then it is subject. So food is, what is then the formula? It is by, food is eaten by, and who eats food? She eats food. She eats food, but this doesn't take the place. The exact subject, what is there? She, but it takes the form there like her. Food is eaten by her. Food is eaten by her. Food is eaten by her. So now the negative one is there. This is subject. This is subject, and then we have this very formula there. This is subject for the negative ones. So subject is there. What is there? There is always does and do. Then there is not, and then there is verb form, and then there is object. Now we'll find whether we can passivize this or not. In case of negative ones, what is the formula there? It's object always there. In case of passive language, then we'll follow it by is, or. Now we don't have to follow it like does is there, or do is there, does not, or do not. Simply we'll add here not. Then there is third form, and then there is by, and then there is this subject. So what it becomes? She eats food. It becomes she does not eat food. So herein, what will be exact passivization of this? That means first to bring here, this is food. Yes, what is then? It is, then it's not, then third form eaten by her. Food is eaten by her. So this was the formula to repeated subject, first form and object, and in passive its object is are, then third form, and then by, and then subject. Then there is subject, and then does, do, and then verb, and here its object is are, not, and third form of the verb. Now to make the interrogative there, in case active, we know we take out always in case of interrogative there does, do, then there is subject, and then there is verb, first form of verb, and then there is object. So in case of this, there we don't have does and do, we have to take out, but we have to take out here is and are in case of passive. In case of passivization of this present indefinite, so is and are, we'll take them out. Is, are, then there is object. Not object, then there is, yes, there is object, and then there is verb form, but that is third form of verb, and then there is by, and then there is subject. So we will just see our the subject was she. We can say does, because with singulars we always use does she, and when we use she does, then we do use s with the verb form. So does she eat food? So dear students, mark the punctuation mark here. So go accordingly here. In case of this, here we'll see is food, yes, eaten by her. Is food eaten by her? See the difference there. Here in case of active language, if we have to make the active of this, we don't start it by is there, but here we start it by does. So in case of negative, we don't start with does not, we start with is not, or not for plurals. So this is a different language, the indirect, but it means the same thing, what is there reflected there in the active language. So dear students, now you can have more examples. Now if our subject is they, and our verb form is play, we can say they play cricket. They play cricket. This is they subject and play is the verb form and cricket is object. That means they play cricket. Here we'll bring cricket here first. We can say cricket is played by them. Cricket is played by them. Then they do not play cricket, like negative. Here, cricket is not played by them. Then, do they play cricket? Do they play cricket? Herein, is cricket played by them? And do they not play cricket? And herein, is cricket not played by them? So you can replace the subjects and objects differently. Like I say another example here. She breaks a glass. She breaks a glass. Herein, a glass is broken by her. She does not break a glass. A glass is not broken by her. Does she break a glass? Is glass broken by her? And does she not break a glass? Is glass not broken by her? So this was the third form. So inshallah, dear students, see in the next lecture that will be based on the present continuous and its spacioization. So in the next lecture, till then, we will